Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
It's week 11 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the workhorse, Jonathan Taylor. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Colts and the Jets under the lights.
It's the National Football League. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And I can't help but chuckle as we look at last year's stats for Aaron Rodgers. 0 for 1, no touchdowns, no interceptions. I can't believe that we're looking at a stat line like that, but remember, he only played 4 plays. The Jets know that will not be a stat line for this year, and they can't wait to see the old numbers replace the ones you're seeing there.
For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 6 catches, 65 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. Down to about the 37. You look at this Colt defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard. Touchdown on the season. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their... Quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win.
Ready, Cowboy 80. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson to throw off play action. And it's incomplete. Pierce the intended target there. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. 19 Wyatt. Mustang 19. Ready.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Come on, come on. Set.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Ready.
They'll run here with Taylor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go, set.
Sermon is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. Hall on to give up the middle. And some space here. And he'll have a Jets first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now it's Rodgers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Ready? Press all 80.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Second down, another run with Taylor. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson to throw. That complete to Downs. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Richardson looking to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Richardson. That's caught inside the 20. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Get it!
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and a yard. To throw is Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains.
6-18, Pioneers. 79 Broncos.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we come to halftime here.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this